Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with a small little Power Rangers news rumor update. It's not really news, it's more of a rumor. It is our 132nd rumor about what the 30th anniversary is going to look like and what we're going to be adapting. So here's the latest stuff going around. I just kind of have like a little paraphrasing of tidbits I've kind of seen just in random spurts over the last couple of days. And effectively the latest rumor is it's going to be a Kiramager adaptation called Power Rangers Highspeeed. I've seen both rumors that it will only have the Kiramager suits and rumors that there will be other suits involved. Kind of like with the other one, the other series, that there was going to possibly be some Retro Rangers or other elements of other Sentais. So basically it could go either way, like with literally anything else. That there may be an announcement about whatever this is around Power Week. Around, I think, the week of Power Morphicon too, I think it coincides with that. A lot of people think they're going to make announcements at Morphicon. I feel like I'm not sure one way or the other. Like, it's a little bit different under Hasbro, and times have been different since Hasbro's taken over. I mean, I feel like if I know it's the Power Rangers convention, but if I were them, I would rather announce it at something bigger, like Comic-Con, which already passed, or maybe at their Hasbro convention or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, the rumor is that we might hear something around that time, and that they'll probably announce this around that time too, that the Dino Fury Part 2, or Season 2 Part 2, rather, will drop in the fall, like October, November, around that time. And also a rumor that, which is something that people have speculated on, it's kind of floated around, that Dino Fury will lead right into this season, or somehow. I don't know whether that means they'd carry over the cast. Again, a lot of people speculate on that they wouldn't want to cast for like basically a mini-series equivalent. But we don't know, like with anything else. I mean, people always say, well, why even talk about this? I mean, because it's kind of fun to talk about. You know, even some rumors that end up not being true sometimes is just kind of a fun thought exercise to think like, well, what if this happened? And it can kind of get the wheels turning of like connections and things that might happen. I do think it's funny that we've had like three or four rumors now. Like, you know, Zyuohger, we had like a couple different Zenkaiger ones mixed in with the mmpr reunion stuff. Now we have this one. And I think I said in my last video when we talked about these rumors that I think that whatever happens, there's going to be some elements of at least some of these that are like a truth. Like the thing about David Yost appeared in multiple things, so I think he's going to be involved in something. Even if it's not this season, if it's some sort of reunion special, I think there's certain things that keep coming up that I think some form of it might be true. You know, sometimes some of these things are true when the rumor happens, as, you know, production will change and ideas will change, so I don't know. As for what I'm hoping for, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of exhausted by all the rumors, not in the sense that, again, I don't mind talking about them because I think it's fun to think about things. Like, for example, you know, with a lot of people have made Zeo comparisons to the way Kiramager looks, and if this is like the last season in the old continuity and we have a Dino-based season now, it could be fun to do a Zeo homage with the Rangers losing their powers and getting new crystal-based powers. Boom, that's kind of a cool idea. You know, I like speculating on that. Like, if this ends up not being true and we do get that original Zenkaiger one or a Zyuohger, it's kind of fun to think about, like, what if this was true? You know, just for, you know, while there's no news. But also, I feel like the more we think about and talk about this, I'm like, you know, I'm just ready to refresh. Like, I kind of want us to have a nice, like, goodbye for the main universe, and I'm sure I'll enjoy something of what they do. But at the same time, like, the more we talk about what are we going to adapt, how are we going to do it, and all this, I'm like, you know, I just want to start over. I'm ready for the reboot. I'm more excited for that, if I'm being honest. Like, I just kind of get more exhausted thinking about it and thinking about, like, oh, how are we going to adapt this? And we have to do this, and they can't do anything in 10 episodes, and honestly, I think they could. I've seen people do more in 6 episodes than Power Rangers or Sentai will do with 40. I think it's interesting. As far as, like, the timeline of everything goes, of when it's going to be announced based on these rumors, I think it would make sense to announce it during Power Week, to have something more exciting than just, hey, here's some figures and the second half of the Netflix season. As far as when the Netflix season drops, that's kind of honestly when I was expecting. If that ends up being true, I was expecting fall. I feel like a lot of people are getting, like, you know, twisted up about the hiatus, but I kind of expected roughly like it to drop when it did, the first half, and then the second half to be in the fall. That's the rumor for now. We'll see. I will definitely be interested to see what ends up becoming true, if anything, in regards to what we're adapting. But based on all the rumors we've gotten and the rumors that have crisscrossed, I'll be curious to see what's absolutely true. I think Kiramager could be cool to get figures of, but who knows? What would you guys rather see? Would you rather see Kiramager be used, elements of Zenkaiger? Would you want to see that original Zyuohger rumor, or some mix of all of them? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.